Oh, I have a reason. Hello? The fuck do you want? Oh, you want to know about the title of this video? Why do you think I owe you anything? Indignant. Ha! Speak to our Lord and Savior, why don't you? About what indignant means. He would know. Or don't you remember? His crime wasn't getting angry and throwing a tantrum. His crime was the absolute disregard for procedure about how to get change to occur. His crime was causing a scene instead of talking to the people in charge of the situation. The ones who are... Oh, you know what exactly I'm talking about. Jesus. The fucking idiot. And it's about time we recognize his crime for what it really was. It was an affront to the entire endeavor. It was risking everything. Or that is to say, it was ignoring the potential risks. What did he do? And on that day, when there were thieves and merchants in the temple, simply lying about the prices, cheating with their little scales of inaccurate measurement, trying to get an extra buck, saying it fair. An irrational thought came through the Savior's mind. Of all things, this place of God, and to speak of all things that is relating to God, here, this is the place where we find people who lie about the price, people who are literally robbing you blind of any amount of good, fair exchange, saying that they need your money more than you deserve to give a fair price, gouging. But not just by saying the price is high, no, but by saying the price is fair. But lying in doing so and making it very clear that the price is not irrelevant. It is exactly the point that the price of these objects is fair. But only because you believe it's fair. Only because we trick you into believing it's fair. These are the liars and thieves in the house of God, tipping the scales. That's all it took. God was the God who came down here to forgive us of sin, said, we're going to just, you know what, turn over the tables, pull out a whip at the ground, scare everyone, and make it absolutely clear. Lying about the goddamn prices is enough to make your Lord and Savior be like, fuck you. Fuck all of you. Fuck your pleasant discourse. Fuck your decent of anyone who is ever doing a good job doing the prices. No, fuck all of that. There are some people lying. There's no reason to, bring it up to the people who run the establishments, to bring it up to the ones who are allowing them to be there. There's no reason to lobby to the parliament. There's no reason to lobby to Caesar. There's no reason to trust that anyone else would actually do something to fix this. No, we're going to simply say, you fuckers. We're going to make a scene. That's the appropriate action to handle such an absolute disgrace of... But how many times in any given week is this happening? Pretty much all the time. Pretty much any given time. And every year. The only reason he spoke up was because he was about to be killed anyway. Because you can't talk to the people in charge of the synagogue. They don't give a fuck. They're not going to listen. You can't talk to the people who are doing the trades and convince them because they're just wanting an unfair amount of money. But something that people are still willing to pay, still willing to believe is the correct payment. Chump change, really. If you truly do the math, the scales tipping was chump change, and he's willing to throw tables and whips about chump change. I'm not joking about this. The guy was a freak. And he's saying, forgive me for I have sinned. For being angry? No. That's not the sin. That is absolutely not the sin. No one speaks of it, but it's absolute abhorrent that you would just violate procedure about how to talk to resolve issues like this. If you want things fair, if you want people to be decent, everyone involved is responsible for this situation. Not just the people who are doing their jobs. No. Everyone's simply doing a regular trade, which is, of course, normal discourse, normal procedure, understood by literally everyone to be, well, they might tip the scales, I understand, I'm willing to support them, or whatever, it's not that big of an issue. I'm using the wrong weapon. That's clearly gonna make it take longer, and make me have more damage than I need. No. Chump change. God was bothered about the minutia. He was bothered about chump change. Something that literally no one would get pissed off about, but he did on that day. So what's the correct response? Oh, forgive me for I got angry. No. No, God. That's not it. Forgive me for I didn't try to handle things by actually talking to the people in charge. That's not it either. It goes so far as to potentially risk the mission. Supposedly, if we're going to believe, then we're going to understand that he could have been putting in jeopardy the entire idea of what it would take to get him on the cross that day, to get him to be able to fulfill his supposed purpose. He fucked up so bad, he could have ruined everything, if it is to be believed. So, really, if the small thing is what gets him that far, why is it we aren't concerned about the small thing? People end up going to war over things. They end up bombing places. They end up committing genocides. They end up committing atrocities. Occupations. Okay, I don't know if I should be able to beat that guy, but I don't understand why I wasn't able to beat him. Am I using the right weapon? Hold on. What the fuck's your problem? What is he giving? He's giving a lot. Maybe I'm not realizing it, but this guy's as powerful as a dragon. And I'm kind of not handling it correctly. Also, my hair is wet, so that's not helping my focus. I need to be full health before I face him. That would help. No, I believe that if it's to be believed, if it's supposed to be accurate to the events, then he screwed up big time. Bad example, incorrect handling of the situation in general, which who cares if anyone's watching? You shouldn't be doing stuff like that. But everyone was watching, everyone witnessed, everyone was aware of the absolute just lack of giving it to the authority of the people. Lack of giving it to the authority of just speaking up on literally any other day and be like, we must make a protest. We must make for... No, nothing. None of this. No rational thought was put in that day. It absolutely could have been that he could have made a difference, and instead, he decided to flip a table and freak people out. So when someone's abusive towards me, for example, what is it that I'm supposed to be willing to do? Just let it happen? I've been taught all my life that to fight for the rights that I'm supposed to have is something that I should be willing to do, willing to give my life for. As far as wars are concerned, as far as the law is concerned, you have rights. But no one seems to... I feel like it's lost on people, how we have rights. I feel like it's lost in the general discourse. I feel like to fight for a person's freedom and rights and the general just make sure people aren't abused thing is something that's left on the wayside. Somehow ignored cries of help. Directly. Absolutely no help given. Absolutely no representation. So instead of to flip a table, what do you think the Lord, the Savior, would say if he found out that there were people allowing abuse in this world, in this day and age? And it's still happening. Well, what should he do? Should he be able to make a scene? Should he be able to speak up? Should he be able to write Congress? What should he do? Nothing? Chain himself to a tree? I don't know. Oh god, I almost died. Well, let's go to the pool. We'll handle you there. You deal like what, 80? You little shit. Get over here. I find myself wondering, what should he do? Oh, it's 70, that's fine. Especially at the pool. I gotta remember, pool is definitely for people who are 60 and up. Up to 90. That's about it. That's what I can handle right now. I don't know if I can handle 100, but I handled other dragons who, with more resistance, become smaller. But at some point I will be able to handle 100. It is good for anyone, if they would, to speak of the things of the affairs of the people. The logic that is used in today's society, which is always wrong. It always has its flaws and issues. There's a lot of things that could be better. There are a lot of things that are improper about this world still. And if given the right attention, a lot of these things would not remain. I'm pretty sure. I think a lot of these things that are so egregious to literally anyone focusing on it, anyone aware, that we would put the effort in, risk our security, our safety, our decency, risk our lives, again, for the things that matter, that are not trivial, that should be handled with a little bit more speed than nothing. I think just allowing things to remain festering, remain rotten, is a crime. But today, really, do we have it so bad? Do we have it so egregious that we have to go to the point of war? To the point of, I don't know, burning a bra or whatever the hell we're gonna do? You see, I haven't felt like celebrating a lot of things, including the fireworks, which is to say, all war has been considered kind of a mistake. Logic should have been a little bit more capable of proceeding and giving people what it is that genuinely everything should have just been better. Everything should have been less of a strain to handle. It shouldn't be feeling like it's impossible to get something done. These guys are extremely powerful, but I will take down the trees. I keep on thinking about how I had a place that I spent a lot of effort on, and it was destroyed for accusations that are horrendous, that I wasn't able to defend myself against because I don't have representation. Because I don't know how to get representation. Because no one listens. Or because representation isn't so easily understood as how to get it about. How to go about getting someone to sue the fucking pants off of Google, Twitter, Skype. Anyone who claims that I did something wrong. When in fact, there's no fucking way. I'm not over it. It's been 3 years since I died and came back. Isn't that ironic? My channel was taken down in 2023 February. The absolute losers in charge did not think to even ask, was my account compromised? Was any of this something that I know that I put in myself, or was it something that was planted by someone else? Clearly, it has to be that it was planted. There are haters out there. In general, people who are willing to do whatever the hell to make someone's day horrible. We don't need to know their reasons. We just need to know that they are existing. And they are at fault. Way more likely than I am. And yet it wasn't even considered that they are at fault. It was instead considered that I am absolutely guilty of whatever the hell. Even if it could be more likely that Facebook, for example, mislabeled a video I had of women's wrestling and called it child porn. Get the fuck out. What the hell do you think you are? First of all, no sexuality whatsoever in the video. It was a normal wrestling match. They are not children, they are adults. No nudity, even. So it can't even be possible. Some women's wrestling is considered possibly porn. Even in the cable and whatever. This wasn't that. This was decent. And that's what they called it. Because not just the AI got it wrong, but the people who reviewed it got it wrong. And you know, if the people who reviewed it got it wrong, you know the entire system is just lazy. Facebook isn't handled by people nearly as much as it should be. There are tons of jobs out there, or volunteer positions even. But no one's stepping up to allow volunteers they're far more willing to just put it in the hands of AI. And then when an oversight happens, there's no one to really turn to. They aren't rational, they don't have contingencies, they don't have ideas referring to what if it's this situation, which is less likely, but it could still be the case. And all of this could be avoided, but do we care? No. Get the fuck away! Stop being interested in me. Stupid dragon. Thank you. Go away. See, I don't feel like I will ever get represented. I don't feel like I'll ever get my rights spoken for. I feel like I'm going to constantly be ignored and considered to be irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. But I'm not just one person. I represent any number of people who are being mistreated by any number of these corporations. And then I hear that AI is being brought in, and that there's all sorts of vulnerabilities in security, and that's even more of a case to say, if a data leak happens, I'm not responsible for anything that you find on my account, because who knows what the hell the point of any of that is. Anyone can simply implant files that have a timestamp of being in the past. They are able to do that. They are able to manipulate that. It can be registered in the system as being placed there in the past. Not when... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Not like that makes any sense. It actually makes zero sense that someone would just do all of that. But what if it is the case? Well, if it is the case, then I'm innocent. And you just destroyed so much without thinking. And so I am robbed. Because the system fails to do justice for me. Fails to listen, fails to consider, fails to focus. Because it's cheap. So ridiculously cheap. It's horrible, really. So what would I like? What would I demand? What would I hope to gain from suing the big corporations that abused me so much? Or the little people who abused me in any amount? Or the police who didn't think when they were confronting any situation that they are wrong about? Anything in any of this. What do I expect to happen? Different policies. Possibly the change of the allocation of funds towards certain efforts to allow for more decent handling of situations. An entire other system designed specifically for small issues. That currently, it's not the same. It doesn't exist. Judge Judy's irrelevant. It's too small for that court, even. What do we do? How do we handle it? Who will listen? You see, Jesus is meant to be the arbitrator for us, for the sake of God and His own choice of action towards us. I don't give a shit about what God thinks about us. I give a shit about each other and what they think about each of us. Because God has no purpose here. He's useless to all of these small things. He can't do anything for any of us. So what we need is to be able to do something for each other. To be able to do something and have representation. To not be helpless. It has to be. The people who are mistreated can be supported somehow. Oh, I'm still using the wrong thing. So, when are we going to flip the tables over? When are we going to start whipping the ground or the air? When are we going to plead for decency, proper treatment of peoples? Anyone. Not us, not any individual, but in general. When will we speak up for the sake of the ones who deserve to be spoken up for, which is everyone? Will it ever happen? Has to. But when? How? Maybe I'm behind the times. Maybe there are ways to resolve certain things. Not from what I've seen. And then they say, oh, well, we've looked it over already. We've already considered this situation, and we don't need to consider it again because we've already given it as much thought as it deserves. Even if you're wrong, simply give up. Simply refuse to put more effort towards trying to make sure that everything is correct. Watch all these shows that tell me injustice should not be tolerated. Risk your life. Risk the lives of everyone around you. Risk everything. Risk inconvenience. Risk discomfort. If anyone lies, if anyone mistreats anyone, it should matter. In any capacity. small deformation. As simple as a rumor. And definitely something as big as accusing someone of having things that are absolutely horrific. Doing things that are abhorrent. I don't think you understand. I have childhood trauma of being misunderstood, mislabeled, and misjudged by people who claim to be in authority, who should be using good logic, and yet clearly are not understanding the situation, not focusing correctly. And the trend is not that I have had this feeling or remained as a child, but the rest of the world has remained stupid, abusive, thoughtless. With few exceptions. Some people have come to my aid. Some people have been able to be supportive. Some people have stepped in. Otherwise, I'd be homeless. Because some retard decides to say, yes, I say that blatantly. They won't help people because they are clearly able to help themselves. The severity of everything that's happened to me has just been building up. It hasn't been small, it hasn't been simple, it's always been egregious, it's always been horrific. And it's always been something that I shouldn't have to tolerate. Yet I do. Simply because I don't know how to get representation. People to listen. Except for maybe getting out a whip, bashing a table. Or turning a table over, I should say. Not to speak to anyone involved. Because that hasn't resulted in anything that's worked. Because that never has. It has to get better at some point. I don't want to live another 20 years seeing this world the same as I saw it when I was a child. Being absolutely pissed off at the stupidity of humanity. The amount of abuse that they're capable of. Neglect. Stuff we should have handled over 100 years ago, when it was originally thought for, when it was originally considered. We shed our blood to try to stop things from being bad for the rest of us. I hate you all. But hate isn't something I'm capable of. Or I should say, I despise the inaction. I despise everything that could be done and isn't being done. The systems in place that say we are only responsible for our own actions and how we react to certain things. We're not responsible for the actions of others. Excuse me? You are absolutely responsible for every action that everyone around you takes. If you don't give the proper feedback, they will continue to take these actions because you are not helping them use the correct logic. And if you're going to be that neglectful, and I'm talking about the system, places I have faith in. The only place that I was able to actually do something with my life, but really, their logic was as corrupt as any other stupid bureaucracy. Just don't let it get to you. Don't let it bother you. It's simply the way that it is. It will never be something that we have the ability to just rally against. Even though we can absolutely do that. We can absolutely go on strike. Go to war. Bomb a place. Hopefully we don't do that. Oh, violence is never the answer, but it was always the way. There just need to be found other ways. You can't just leave it there. There needs to be petitions, lobbies, peaceful protests. The simple, everyone simply saying all at once, we won't stand for it. Whatever it is. Makeshift, not allowing someone to have a plushie. Vidal stepping in saying, no, actually, they will work with you now. Because holy crap. Why the hell not? Thank you, Vidal. You're an inspiration. And I hope you remain an inspiration. I hope that others remain an inspiration. Not just him. He's amazing. Yes, Vidal987, the one who is like, oh, there's so much I've heard about what he's done for other people that he's noticed have hard times. God, I would love to do things for people. Anytime I've found someone that I could possibly help, I tried helping before. Tried helping some people get affiliate. You saw how that turned out. They ghosted me. They didn't care. They didn't help me. They got themselves up and then they left. They made excuses. They made reasons. They don't want to help others. They just wanted it for themselves. Other people who clearly use me for money. Well, it's hard to defend myself now. It's been so many years. How do you even? Contacts are missing. Nothing actually seems resolvable from any of that. And then what did I lose? Handful of cash. Small bit of my time. Not to mention the emotional distress of being mistreated for a certain amount of time. Ah, crap. No! Frick. I thought it was 82. Come back. What kind of damage did you do? 92. Okay, I was mistaken. Could have waited longer, could have reset, could have done whatever, I don't care. We'll get it. It's fine. Doesn't matter. God, we freaking had it, and I just paced myself absolutely ragged. Because, like, I had it, especially with these doubles, where I can dodge. I don't need to worry as much then. But it's that not worrying that made me think, oh, maybe it's fine now. It's like, nope, one more attack. Oh, great. That's all it took. Just one. One miscalculation. I remember writing stories about a witch who wasn't... She was brilliant. She was able to make all sorts of spells. But she absolutely was robbed by everyone else who claimed her ideas as their own. She's probably responsible for the majority of magic. Over 100 spells, easily. Random little things. Nothing actual big, just the fact that it was a lot of effort. And then along comes someone who says, maybe you should have somewhere where you can work on your spells in private, so that when you can present the spell, it will definitely still be yours. That guy's too powerful. Maybe. I don't know if he's too powerful, actually. I can't tell. I might be 100 and I just don't realize it. Hello. You're 129. You're definitely too powerful. Excuse me. As I move on to the next person I might attempt. 98. That feels on the edge. But let's push this edge and see what we can get out of it. We might be at 98, I don't know. I did gain extra health recently. Possibly some more resistance or regeneration. Either way, I might be strong enough to face this guy. I did destroy that dragon again, that's why my hammer is at 10 instead of just 5. You gotta ask, is Jesus right for turning over the tables? Is he right for being pissed off at everyone in charge? Everyone. The good people, the bad people, the ones who actually run the place. According to most logic that everyone ascribes to, all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. We all fucked up equally. We all failed to do the right thing. That's the summary of everything. There is no other information you need. It just is that. We really don't do the right thing. So what should happen? I don't know. I'm defeating a 98, which means that there may be other creatures I can beat soon too. Pretty good. One more hit and he's gone. I just defeated a 98,000 damage person. Alright, good to know my own limits. My hair's not as wet as it was. I don't know about these guys. These guys are a little bit much. There might be other things I can do, like this. No, that's 106. That's still too much. Definitely, probably. Oh, that's even more. I didn't pay attention. What about these guys? They have to be too much down here. And those guys up there must be not too much. I remember them being possible. Yay, more hammer power to the base hammer. Not like I'll ever be able to use the base hammer unless I go to tier 4, which I kind of want to do. Oh yeah, let me recap. I've got this super hammer, which is at level 10 legendary. Awesome. I've got one of these things. Those. What else is new? I don't know. This kind of developed. It's working nicely. Recently, I've heard of Iron Mouse being able to go upstairs, but she can't go downstairs. Apparently, that is a harder thing to do. You don't think about it, but it's actually much harder going downstairs than upstairs. Why? Well, when you're going upstairs, every bit of your muscles are able to lift up. Lowering yourself is a completely different set of, like, you're already lifting, and then you have to get down. Everything has to be holding yourself and then lower to the next step. So there's a couple ways you can go about that, Iron Mouse. Well, the first way is, of course, having both hands on the rails and bring one foot down as you're kneeling, sort of, and then let the other foot rest, and then switch to that foot. And obviously everyone knows how to go down the stairs, but I'm like, there is more than just go straight down and hope that the other foot is able to handle it. Also, there's ways of, obviously, physical therapy and whatever else necessary to get yourself capable of handling going down the stairs. But the fact that you're able to go up is great. Good for you. Extremely happy for her progress. Couldn't be more delighted by news. Frankly, it's just fantastic. And I'm glad to see Physics Girl being able to have... That guy's way too much. That's too much. Can't handle him. There's another dragon I think I haven't been able to handle yet also. Versus this guy's simple. In all of the things that are bad, thank God there is stuff that is good. Like work on the shingles virus and people becoming more aware of how that works and maybe how to treat it, maybe how to prevent it. That would be fantastic. I love that for the future of everyone. Would love more things, but also that. That's great. For everything that I'm pissed off about, these things, and many more, are so much good in the world that I absolutely just never stop being grateful and happy that it's not the way it was, and it is in fact progressing. And eventually, if we were to completely eradicate all disease, if we were able to eradicate all like autoimmune and even allergies and whatnot, we would be able to focus our efforts towards literally everything else. There is so much that we can improve this world about. And I don't think it's going to be nearly as hard. Once we've got all of our efforts towards these other things that we know that we can work on, imagine what other progress towards the betterment of mankind we can achieve. Oh, what the fuck? That guy wasn't experiencing any damage, but I was just slapping at the air. Ridiculous. Now this guy's a butt. He's powerful, he's huge, but I can kick his butt. I already know I can, because I've done it multiple times. That's why I have this at level 2. Let's get it to level 3 after I heal myself a little bit. He's only an 81, which means if I can beat a 90, I can definitely beat him with pull strats. If they ever got rid of pull strats, it would just make things slower. Who needs things to be slower? Progress. Necessary progress. This game's really irrelevant. You're just grinding to become more powerful and stronger and more capable of eventually being strong enough to defeat the one who took your girlfriend. That's the goal. A personal thing. For one person. Trying to help her get back home. Hello? See, I could remain upset about literally everything, but I can't. ignore the good that is happening. Some people want to ignore the good that's happening. Some people want to give up or think that it's always horrible, that it's always too much, that it's always more than what you can handle. And I'm telling you, of all the things I've experienced, there is a lot of good. You can't just feel like it's all hopeless. There's no true reason to give up. No reason to just say that peace isn't an option, or that your own discomfort is so great that it's just too much for you to handle or whatever. I think you can handle it. I think you have no idea what you can handle until you start. This is gonna be a hard fight, technically. Not as hard as the 98, apparently. But it's a lot of health. Even if I dodge on the downswing, I don't want to have to get hit twice if I can help it. It helps, because if I get hit once, then I still have to get healed twice, and it's like I can only do that so much. Gotta make sure I don't let them heal. God, I wish Rumble had a good encoding system that allowed the game to be recorded and streamed and everything. It doesn't quite work the way it should. It's not up to this standard of free technology. I mean, it's equally as free on the other side. Oh, for fuck's sakes. That's what you thought. So now we have 7,000 demon. Hooray! That's a lot of people over there. Let's just go grab them. They're tiny compared to everyone else. And there's a lot of them. Anyone want a cookie? I have a cookie in my purse. I haven't eaten it yet. It's from Tim Hortons. Pretty good. I basically bought a birthday cake. It is the cookie. That's all I'm gonna have. I've already had like meals outside. I've done things to celebrate on my own terms. This is my birthday stream, by the way. Yeah, talking about how Jesus is a stupid bitch. And or how the example of kicking over and the whips, like, it feels like it's wrong. It feels like it's a lot of things that he could have done better. It feels like we should have a way of handling things, and yet there's this itch back in the head that's like, was there another way? Was there even any other way? I don't know. But still, some people hate on AI and other people are like, Neurosama is the best thing in the entire world. 5 million people love her. Enough to get the plushie, obviously. I recently heard that Amazing Digital Circus will be available on theaters, episode 9. Like it's a whole thing. I think that they're trying to take a page out of Markiplier's book. I'm not saying they're unworthy. They're absolutely worthy. They did a lot of work. They did an amazing job. And it's gonna be fantastic. Go watch it. But also, I'm probably not able to watch it. I don't know. I would love to have watched it in theaters. I would have watched Iron Lung in theaters too. I didn't. And I feel bad about it because it was good. So I heard. Make your face. Emoji. How much dodge do I have? Well, my current amount of dodge is at 15%, meaning we're getting close to like 1 out of 4 or 1 out of 5 shots will actually be dodged, but that is a weird combination. It doesn't actually correspond to proper math. Clearly, it can happen more times than just 1 out of 4. It can happen multiple times in a row. 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. There's 1. There's another dodge. 3rd dodge. Like, it feels like it's a little more often than 1 out of 5. Clearly. Math doesn't check out when it comes to probabilities like that, because it handles it differently than standard probabilistic systems. Before my parents came over today, I wanted to give you guys this. Me being outraged about someone who's already been dead a few thousand years, and also some concepts that are questionable. Most people don't agree with. It's whatever. Also, we could celebrate the fact that I have over 200 people here on YouTube, over 500 people there on Twitch, some people on Rumble, not a zero number, although I haven't put a lot of effort into Rumble, so I don't really care. Well, maybe I should care. I don't know. I'm wearing the wrong thing. Yeah, 60 is better than 90. Get over here. You know what? Can I pace you? Do I need to pull you? You look like you're almost dead. And I'm not. So that was easy. I thought it would be way harder. He's not even a pool. He's a freaking... I can pace 60. That's nice to know. Okay, what do I have next? I don't know. This place is different than most places I visit. gums feel inflamed. Ooh, now that dragon would be nice to have. Extra dodge? Frick yeah. Sign me up. Oh, fuck. Yeah, he's worth it. He'll be a fight I'll do later. Let's do this guy. He's only 115. Maybe he's possible? I don't know. This guy is freaking huge. He's slightly more powerful than the other guys. It would make it a struggle. It would definitely make it something that is like, I'm not sure I can actually handle it. And you know what? I'm willing to push the boundaries of what is possible right now and see if it works. He's not giving me anything new. He's just giving me that hammer I already have. But whatever. Thing is, if the 98 was possible, and it didn't feel like I had to go really hard, and that dragon that gives me the hammer, I was able to beat him also. So it's whatever about it. 115. Huh. Well, no double hits, hopefully. He's definitely on the high end of things that I could possibly handle. He's probably too much. Unless the dodge decides to kick in. Sometimes it kicks in like many times, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I could have handled that better. Not dead yet. Thick. That was close. It's gotta be 115. I don't have that yet. Yeah, this guy might be too much. Like, it's one of those where it's like, it's either an extreme struggle or it's definitely possible. And it's feeling like it's possible. That's the scary part. Because, like, you get this far and then you're like, no, I actually can't beat it because fuck you. He does so much to me. But then I dodge sometimes and I'm like, okay, well, I can handle at least that because I dodge. Which means I can last a little bit longer against him. I don't think of myself as a 115 because it relies partly on the dodge, and I can't rely too heavily on the dodge. But I mean, he's dying, so I guess I'm 115? Like, this isn't even going to be a struggle at this point. I just freaking did it. I am 115. Holy shit. Well, okay. That being said, who else do I have the ability to kick ass and get to be my bitch? Okay, so the other hammer is only doing 3 fouls, and this one does 9. That's something. About to get even more powerful. 115, I'll have to remember that. Holy crap. And I'm about to be even more powerful. Yay. 109? Fucking simple. I can get him. I can't... Oh, where did you come from? Fine, you can come with... I don't care. This guy's simple. He's just a freaking whatever. He's under 100, so it's gotta be easy. I don't know about pacing him, but I definitely know about pool strats, and I can at least get him to the pool with some consistent damage, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Once I'm at the pool, he's dead. Get over here! You little shit. Wait. Yeah, no, it is hammer. What? Ah! Okay. Nice. No, this guy's easy. 89? Simple. Challenge yourself sometimes. You never know how powerful you become. Sometimes I do a double hit because I have the dodge, and it's like, oh, I don't know about that. It feels like it's being cocky, or it feels like, okay, he's going fast. What the hell? That was weird. He felt like he was faster than usual. Anyway, that was easy. Ooh, purple! Give me. Yes, I will use the correct weapons once I get there. There's one guy who does need hammer, so I can start with them, and then I'll deal with the next guys who need an axe. Boop. And then I get this weapon, which is good, and I keep upgrading that regularly. Just super easy, impossible to not do. Eventually, oh, I gotta get down there. And other places. This is the wrong way to go. And now that I've gone through all of those different feelings... Has anyone had a burger recently? I remember the one time when I was a kid, I was like eating so many freaking burgers. It was silly. Like, I ate like God knows how many burgers. 4 burgers any given day for a meal. Like, I could just keep on eating. And it was free, so I just kept on eating. Young boy and all that. Back when I was gaining muscle, the ability to actually do things with my life was increasing. This is a hammer guy, right? Yeah. That was easy. Next, we have those guys. These people up here are all new and coming back. Yay. But it's your birthday. Why wouldn't you celebrate it by, you know, doing some fun stuff at a party or whatever? Oh, trust me. This is fun. Smack. This is literally, if I didn't do this, I would be pissed off before my parents come over. And it'd be like, holy shit. I need to get some stuff off my chest, you know? It's so much better letting go of all that shit. Acknowledging the goodness of life. Not just being bothered about the bullshit. I have a lot of cheese. I have like 4 things of pizza cheese. How many of you like pizza cheese? Tell me in the comments. Do you like pizza cheese? Don't. I will eat an entire quarter of a bar of pizza cheese. I heard someone got into like some weird coma. No, they were cheese blind, apparently. Because they ate like a giant amount of cheese. Like, part of me wants to eat a giant amount of cheese, but I don't want to have like a stupidity moment where I ignore the risks of eating a lot of cheese. Because it's not just one thing or another thing, it's apparently also other potential issues that could happen. And it's like, oh, you don't want that. Be careful. Okay, I'll be careful. At the same time, where the fuck are these people? Wait, there's no one here! I'm mistaken, there's no one here. Whatever. Let's go to this guy. Spike protein. I watch so many people playing games and they're so able to get pissed off at each other, and that is so much healthier than anything I've experienced myself with other people. Where it's like, oh, they can't even possibly have any issues, they call it drama, they call it whatever, and it's like, come on, just let each other be pissed off sometimes. Go play some explosive golf and smack each other in the back of the head with the in the game, you know, just do it. Just give it a good smack, you know. Use your golf cart and just run them the fuck over, or completely block the hole like an asshole. That game's silly. Oh my god. Go play Gang Beasts or Animal Party or whatever it is. Yeah, Gang Beasts. Same difference. It's the same. It's the same game, really. Shut up. It is. Who's next? Oh, there's more people in there. Okay, cool. Going over. I wish there were trees I could bake. There are no more trees. Everyone's dead. By everyone, I mean trees. Specifically trees. I'm waiting for this guy. I'll get more health and then I'll beat this guy up. Okay, what do I have for axe for defense, actually? I do have this, but it's like 8,000 and 9,000? Wait a second! Oh, but this one's bigger. Okay, that's because it's not a shield and whatever. That makes sense. Other axe shields include this one, which is 5, versus this one's 6. But this one is like pierce damage or whatever? I don't care. Whatever, let's go. I will have more thing and do the more of the doing. Beetle gets so pissed off at Neurosama. Oh my god. I heard about how he was claiming, oh, she should be able to hang up the call, and it's like, no, hang up the call, you're done, you have other obligations. And it's like, you know, you could have asked nicely and they probably would listen and do it, or maybe be like, hey, why don't you both be, and whatever, he was being whatever about it, and it's like, come on, stop being like that, Vito. Also, she didn't have the ability to end the call, apparently. Which is like egg on his face. Oh, you apology, actually, because you couldn't even do the thing I asked you to do. I was so upset. It's like just thinking she was a brat. And it's like, 1, it's a robot. 2, yeah, she's a freaking brat. She's a 4-year-old or whatever. But also, like, it's funny because it's like they couldn't be like, oh, actually, we can't do this. Instead, it was a whole thing about emotional and whatever. And it's like, Come on. You end up wondering if it's scripted. You just can't write this. It's ridiculous. But he's great. He helps people. He's a fantastic person. Super appreciate him and everything that he's been doing. He's one of the great ones. It's not just some scumbag or whatever else getting made for himself because he has a robot that happens to be nice to respond to. It's him also being like the thing that I want to do with my life. Help people. I love doing that. I want to do that. God, I wish I could help people. Can't even escape pollution in this universe. When I overthrow the government by destroying the last person and getting my girlfriend back, I'm also gonna maybe try to fix the pollution here. This place is messy. And we're done. That dragon can't be beat. I don't think. We've beaten a 115. It was hard, but it was not super duper dumb hard. This guy is 168. That's a little bit more than 115, you know? It's like, I was thinking maybe I don't have it, and then I have it. I'm like, do I have it with this guy? Three different things. First of all, he's way huger than the usual people, and he does more damage than I'm used to. But like, if I am aware of a 115, I know I feel like maybe he's too much. I feel like maybe he's more than I can handle. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with facing other people who are more powerful. More my level. 121? Mate? Oh wait. Did I already beat a 121? Hold on. That's cool. What? Oh, this is the wrong guy. Hold on. This is a 80. This is a 90 or whatever. He's nothing. Yeah, 91. Puh. Nothing. If I can be a 115, 91 is nothing. Also, he's only got 4 million. Barely anything. This guy's easy. The bonk. No, he doesn't count as a 1 whatever the hell, 20. Because I switched to the correct resistances and then he has a lot less strength than 120. This guy, same difference. 97, whatever. He's easy. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the wall here. Whoops. The music's kind of good. I don't know about pacing this guy on the way to the pool, though. Like, it's just whatever. I'll just lead him to the pool. Although maybe I'll make it to the pool. It's a rare case where it's like, oh, I might actually make it anyway. Who cares? We made it, and we already got him down like 1,000,000 before we got here. That's not bad. I like that. So, for anyone who was like, oh, you don't like the subject matter of whatever that I was talking about before because sacrilege or whatever reason you have for not liking it, we're here now. What do you think about me now? Do you think I'm an irrational freak or whatever? Or do you think I'm fine? I think I'm fine. Also, if I wanted to get someone hurt, really? Wanting... A lot of people want other people to just have bad situations and whatever else. I don't even want that for people. They just think that I want that. I don't understand. Like, I would rather people be rational, talk things out, think properly before acting and whatever else. Unlike with this game, where there isn't a choice and you just fight them and they fuck off. But in reality, in regular life, I want people to just be wise. And anyone thinking that I want harm for them, they're just not thinking clearly. They're stupid. How are you? What are you? You're 112. 110. Okay, I can beat a 110. Come here. You don't look like you give me much. But you're really all I have to do besides the events, and so I'll do you, I guess. I don't think I can pace him to the pool. This guy, no. This guy's a bit much to pace to the pool. He'll just regenerate, I don't care. But at the pool, he's dead. Or when I get closer, like when I'm at the desert, I'll probably start then, because that's fine. Get the hell over here. Yeah, I can start soon. Yeah. Give it some time, and then boop. Give it some time. And boop. Which requires me to regenerate a lot. Go back, hit him again. Hopefully regenerate. It doesn't matter if I have to regenerate to full or whatever in order to get this guy done. It'll work, I'm pretty sure. Especially when dodges happen, that makes it more likely that it'll work and everything. That's another dodge. I don't like it when it happens multiple times in a row. I would like it to be spread out, then not have, like, having to take 5 of these guys' hits straight onto the face. I'm so glad for Captain Steve-O and all those people at Hightail, where I'm able to be like, yeah, I can go fight something with you. Sure. And I like tank a boss, basically. Although, technically, he didn't actually hit me. He only hit me with his gas. So it's not really important. Yay, I beat him. Wahoo! I knew I could beat a 110. Maybe I can beat a 120? I don't think I can beat higher than a 120. I don't know. I'm always getting stronger, though. Patience. You know? So what about this guy? What is he? 105. Oh, doable. Nothing compared to what I just faced. You might say. I don't know why I'm smacking him. It's not helping. I'll just lead him there. Hey. And you don't have to smack him in order to get his attention. You can just brush past him and he'll be fine. He'll get there. Boop. Oh, great. And then I dodge. What fucking awesomeness is that? That was sarcasm. I think now that I have a much better outlook on life and everything else, that I'm not going to be having a problem when my parents come over. I'll be fine. Because I don't need to be stressed out for being around them. I'd rather be happy. It's like, no, you could talk to us about... No, I would rather get it over with and then be with them and be happy. What's the point in bothering other people about things that I can't fix if I could just talk it out? Like the dude to Wilson, and then all he has to do is like, yeah, well. You know? Oh, he's done. Next. I know I'm at 125, so I should be able to gauge when I am strong enough to do stuff that's stronger than 125. Not a good judge of strength. This guy, for example, 136. We're gonna test this guy because he's powerful, he gives me a new thing, and perhaps I'm powerful enough to beat this bitch once I get him to the pool. I cannot pace him. I cannot hope to lead him to the pool and do taking a lot of damage, but once I'm at the pool, there's a chance, and this might be a struggle, but there's a chance I might kick his ass. I can usually beat up somebody who's 10 times my strength. He's a little bit more than 10 times my strength. Or something. But whatever. We'll see. I don't know. He's a lot of attack is the thing. But then the dodge is crazy. And I don't want to rely on dodge too much, but dodge is so powerful that it's like almost every attack is being dodged. That's bad rolls because I have no bearing on what happens if I have to actually survive proper amounts of damage. I just freaking dodge so much. Maybe I can beat a 130 something. With pull strats, of course. See, that's close. That's really close. Oofers and all of this shit. What is it, 130? Hello? Help? Yeah, if I didn't do that, I would be screwed.
Uh, do one shot and then get over here. Heal a lot. Get him. Oh, this is too... It's so much that it's like I can't. Maybe I can't. It's hard to pace him properly because you gotta like make sure he doesn't regen. Full heal. Hit. Fuck. I just stood there and took it like an idiot. An idiot. References. Like the problem is the dodge is a not consistent thing, so it's like I fucking don't like when I don't attack. Also, I'm not feeling like this is gonna be easy. I'm feeling like it's gonna be it might be impossible actually. What the shit was that? It feels like it's too much of my health. It feels like it's too impossible to do because I don't actually regenerate full from the going back and forth unless I dodge. So there's like this stupid where it's like it's possible, maybe, like on the edge of possibility. And I hate that because it's like, is it false hope? Is it real hope? I faced something similar to this before and I was like, okay, maybe. I don't know. It's like, it's not a simple fight. It's a desperate, freaking out, hope to God it works out fight. Not hitting him for full is really hurting my situation. I really need to bash him with every weapon I have. Otherwise I don't beat him down past his healing. Please dodge! There. One dodge, get in. And then I'm full. Another dodge. Fuck off. With that multiple dodges in a row. Bullshit. I hate that, actually. I want to take damage. I need to regenerate at a regular rate. If it happened like every so often, like at a regular rate, I would know how to heal. It would not be a struggle to have to do this. It would be easy. But I don't know, so I'm screwed with indecision nonsense. Like, can I handle it? I don't know. Maybe. Just maybe. Especially if I dodge. Fuck. This could happen. It definitely is possible. It's just a matter of time. Okay, what is he doing anyway? He's doing 136. Am I a 136? The answer to that is yes. I'm a 136, apparently. Fuck you! Fuck you, actually! Oh, shit! Fucking bitch! Bastard! Fuck. Get the hell back over here. I'm not done with you, little shit dragon. That's right, you don't run away from me, you little shit. He's running away, isn't he? Nope. Okay, so I have to face him from the beginning again. I beat him. I was down by one shot. How many times am I close to doing like one shot? One miscalculation. Boom. All the effort is useless. Just fuck you. And then you're like, well, get stronger. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I was one away. I can totally beat him. Why also was I not healing fast enough? Fuck you, I'll just regen. Back to full. Try again. from scratch again. The first subscription. Nice dodge. Bitchaloid. No! Stop regenning. Does anyone remember Bitchaloid? I don't even remember where that came from. Yay, dodge. We did a fight similar to this the first time I fought the hammer dragon. So I'm in the zone of, like, I understand exactly the kind of thing I need to do in order to do this type of fight that seems hard or impossible. And I'm like, I don't know. And 36 is a lot. I have to fucking heal! That's too much. Dodge sometimes, please, motherfucker! God damn it, I have to avoid him. Heal. Hit. There we go. Fuck off. That absolute nonsense where he heals because of that. Because I didn't able to fully heal or whatever on something else, dodging and not happening as often as I would like it to. And whatever. I wish I could dodge more. I wish whatever else was consistent. Or something. The problem is, I know I can beat him. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of how, when. Kind of a matter of chance. Fuck, he's up to... Oh my god, it's the same thing. It's the same fight I had with the hammer guy. The super struggle of... he's at 5 million, now he's at 4 whatever. 430. 15. 25 with a dodge. Now I'm at full health, which sucks. 4 million. Still 408. 405? Oh, okay. I don't know how that did apparently nothing. $340, that's nice. 347. 27. Yeah, dodged. 250. Two for 23. 236. Guess fuck you. 220, 21. I like to full heal if I possibly can. 2. 1, 7. I'm low. 150. Shit. Very low. Extra low. Don't have enough to heal it fast enough. Damn it. Don't you dare. I can't. He's regenerating. Fuck. Back to 270. I'm not high enough. to hit him. $3.30. Sack of shit. The problem is the inaccuracy of the dodges, meaning it's possible. You always gotta ask yourself, is it worth it to not just hit him twice or whatever else when I use the dodges? And I'm like, no, actually. It's not good to something dodges, blah 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 blah. Be in the same pace every time, or you're going to potentially get hit too many times. I can't stand that. I just need him to be down there, and I can regen probably the full. And then he'll be at 2, but at least I'll be past full by the time I get up there. So now he's at 240, and I'm feeling I might have a dodge soon, which is good. As long as I keep getting it so that on the upswing I have full health. Because I don't care if he regenerates a little bit, I will kick his ass. $240. Alright, not bad. $234. Fuck. The one hits. $229. It feels like I should be regenerating faster at the pool. I don't understand what's happening. Sub 2. 170. $140, very low. Got a dodge off, 160. $110. Sub 1. 600. This 136 dragon. Freaking dead. Thank you. We now have a Crimson Fang, which is awesome. So now if I use Axe, which one is it? Okay, it still isn't good enough to be equipped, but we now know we can defeat a 136. It's difficult, but we can do it, which gives me the power to take on other people that I might be concerned about being not powerful enough to beat. I might be powerful enough to beat them. You never know. All depends. Knowing that I've had hard struggle fights in the past, that fight was not nearly as difficult as the Dragon Hammer fight, to be honest. 136 is the benchmark. That's nice. For like super, it's gonna be rough, you know? Good to know my level, my
absolute current strength instead of just sticking to assuming that I'm not strong enough. Like, I was like, okay, maybe a 112, maybe a 120, 136. We're pushing it. But it's fine. Would you push and try to defeat something that's a little bit more powerful than you expect? I don't know. So now the question is, would I be able to defeat a 140? The answer, what does this guy give? 169. That's a little more than I expect I can beat. So literally I can beat everyone else, just not him. There's a 50. 50 is like a pace. I think 50 is a pace. Yeah. Swalk array, regenerate. Because of dodge and whatever else, I have the chance of like regenerating most of that health. On average. Go back to 140, possibly dodge. Right, it's one of those I don't need to pull for this guy. Guys. I do need 40 something health. 50? Hold on. It's a struggle at this point. Okay, hold on. Come back here, you little shit. Fuck. Whatever, I'll get him. Maybe I didn't pace him as good as I should have. Or the dodges weren't on my side that time. Whatever. It's going down. Not even a concern. Who do I beat now? Let's get those guys. Right. So that being said, what do you do, Mr. Butthead? Let's use, what is it, maximum shield? And then... No, you do way too much. Or, I don't know if this is even the correct... I don't know if they have any resistances that you can use to fight them. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm using the right thing to beat that guy. To confront them or whatever. Where am I going? Oh yeah. This guy again? I thought I just beat this guy. Like there's so many times I get to beat this guy. Oh, he's a 60 now. Oh, that's cool. Does that mean I can... Oh, wait. He doesn't have a lot of health. Hold on. I can pace him. Puke. You're simple. Okay, what do you do? 88. That's more like it. That's definitely a guy I need to pull down before I can do anything with him. Hello? Thank you. I wonder if I'm more like a raven. Like, you fuck with them, they're gonna remember and tell other people about you and fuck you up. You can't fuck with ravens. It's really stupid to do it because, as a force of nature, they literally will find you and fuck you up. You literally do anything horrible to ravens and they're like, nope, you're void now. And it's like, that's crazy. Who the hell would ever be stupid enough to mess with a raven? Like, thoughtless enough. Not just reckless, but like, heartless. So if I'm a raven at heart, technically I like to be a fox or maybe a rabbit. But like, if I'm a raven, people would definitely not screw with me. If they know. But what if other people are ravens? How do you even... That's the thing. It's like I could have had an issue with someone else, and if they are a raven, then trying to do anything to fix anything seems impossible. Don't let it become a thing in the first place. Don't let them have the stupid indignance of being like, oh yeah, we're gonna make an issue. No, just acknowledge the fact that they're a 4-year-old, and that's how good a raven's brain is. And be like, no, just not gonna cause an issue if you can just walk away. But how do you make peace with them? That's the problem with ravens. How? How do peace happen? I don't think I handled that timing right. Whatever. Back. Oh, it's only a 51. Whatever. I'm hungry. So, Mother of all unicorns might be a raven. Which means they need a lot of care and gentle and soft spoken. You can never be harsh spoken because it fucking doesn't have the sensibility to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? No. Like, it just won't. Goodbye. There's a couple people up there. There's a couple of these guys. I like these guys. I like these guys up here. Let's deal with these ones. Oop, you're a spike. I don't know.
And it's like, ravens, they just need consideration and kindness and softness. But it's like, without understanding that some people can be ravens, then you're not going to be thoughtful, and you're going to end up with conflicts and whatever, and they're going to think you're a bitch. But it's like, other people are like, I've seen some ravens in my life. I think Luna is a raven. And like, she absolutely, you give her the softer approach, and it's a way more capable way of getting things to turn out into good than just trying to, you know, be harsh or whatever else. Negative feedback is not necessary. You could do things without negative feedback. So it's like, it's about how do you get them to be motivated towards doing the right thing. That's important. Once you know that, the proper thoughtfulness of how to help people do good, then there's going to be less issues. Less stupid Ukraine bullshit. Or whatever the fuck. Be thoughtful for this person and know, like, character types and all of that, that helps you understand what kinds of things. I recently was thinking, oh, a person who's a Cancer or whatever, like, they say that they can't help it or whatever else. And I'm like, what if there's actual logic to that? Is this a hard fight? Doesn't feel like it's super hard. He's not a 100. But whatever. Hope I'm using the right thing. Using spikes, but I'm using axe with defense. And I'm like, is he also a spike defense? I didn't even check that. I'm just doing this. What if he's easier if I use spike defense? I don't think it is, but what if he is? Meh. I'm able to beat him anyway. Almost definitely. Yay, more helmet. Powerful helmet. Alright. We got people over there. We got the other guy. I want to get to these guys. Get them over with. Again. No, I'm serious. What if she's a raven and you need to be careful and thoughtful? And instead of just thinking that they can be... Like, you can't think that they can think enough for themselves. You can't do that. So you have to use the correct amount of thoughtfulness, and then, like, if you just let it and hope that it'll heal, no, that's not the right way to do it. There are ways of dealing with ravens who are pissed off at you. It's not an impossible thing to recover. So if you know stuff like that, you can help other people who also have the same brain set as similar to ravens. So it's not impossible to help those situations get better, resolved, and positive. People use the wrong logic with the wrong people, and then it's like, no wonder things don't get solved for another 6 months. Because you didn't handle it right the first time, lazy shits. But it's not like anyone's a professional. They don't know what the hell to do. They don't understand a person might be needing certain considerations before they'll ever listen to what the hell you have to say. Change their mind on a perspective that's like so ingrained in them. Do the right thoughtfulness and everything becomes a lot easier. Pretty sure this guy's just a pace. He's not just stand there and he'll be dead, but he's a pace. There's like a few different difficulties for types of fights in this thing. Obviously, level 1, you can just slap them. They're fine. They don't even hurt. Then there's pace a bit. Then there's you can pace, but then you have to pull. There's pull strat, and then there's difficult pull strat. Those are the types of fights that I'm ready to fight in this game. And knowing about that really helps. Get back up to 300 easily. Enough. Barely even losing anything. Only waiting to regenerate like 15 at a time because I'm pretty certain I'm not going to need to worry that much about it. Because he's gone. Next. Other people have to pace harder. They're at the limit of what I can pace. Or whatever. There was a time when I could only do stuff for like 8 minutes in this game. And then it was done. That was early game. It has never been like that ever since. It's been 2 hours plus almost every time I go to play this. Especially if I go to the events. That almost guarantees that I have more time that I have to invest in order to clear everything. Next, we have a couple of those guys again. We got all this stuff down here, which is barely anything. We got these guys. I'm thinking it's the purple. I mean, white's possible, but I doubt I'd actually get through white. You never know. This place has been cleared and stuck and empty for hours and will be stuck and empty for more hours. Which is fine, I guess. Hammer time. Alright, so as far as I know, the max I can do is 136. So, what about you? 109. Doable. Pull strats. I would say, what is it? Medium pull strats? Can't early pace. Frick you. It's fine. I'm recently wondering what I want to do with my life, and the more I think about it, besides just teaching people about the electron and saying, can you please learn the electron for once? And maybe some stuff about time and whatever else. My main thing is human rights. I want to be a proponent of human rights. That people are able to properly learn the systems of how to be a decent human being. And they aren't just left to their own devices anymore. Not just allowed to be bad and stay bad and continue to allow themselves to stay bad. More like they're encouraged to be better. They're encouraged that things are not as helpless as they seem to be. They're encouraged to know that we actually want good for them. That was close. But easy, technically. Next. Who do we have? Got you again. 97. Okay. Sure. Why not? Not really worthy of my efforts, but it's fine. You'll do. I should have a light on in here. That feels better. Boop. Frick you. Look, I don't like inconsistent dodges. It makes sense. It's like rolling a dice and the chances are high and whatever else. Yeah, this guy's done. Yay. I could eat a cookie. Did I finish my drink? Yes. Next. I usually get this far in here and I'm like, okay, but I want to go deeper, and then the timer on these guys doesn't run out. Like, they keep coming back and I have to keep clearing them. Although now it'll probably be a little longer, which is good. The thing is, we're not past a beautiful mind. We're not at the point where everything is where it should be. We're still screwed up. It still sucks. People should still treat each other better and be better and everything. That was an okay timing, I guess. Just don't want to get double hit. That would suck. Dodge would be great, actually. Easy pickings. Next. So we have trees I haven't beaten up. God dang it. Smack that crap. Next. Another tree. Nice. Now what do we have? We got like, where are those? I don't even know where those are relative to everything else. And I am stuck in the terrain. Oh, there's a person and there's a tree. Okay. Can I defeat the person? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh yeah, that guy's doable. But he's just a crit. I don't know if I care. It's a hard fight, but it's a doable fight, and I don't actually know if I care. I want to do other things with my life. Yeah, like this guy. He gives me more weapon and stuff. But I want to beat the tree first. Do that. This one. Woo! You little shits. Crazy trying to gang up on me like that. So this guy's too much, and then you... Wait, he's just that? And then you got this guy and that guy. All of these guys just give me more of the green weapon. It's interesting that that's the pace we're at. And what does this guy do? We don't know yet. Great. Cool. Oh, here's a guy. I smack him. 210. Never mind. I know I'm not facing that. Let's go face this guy. He's probably doable. Oh yeah, 128. Just within my range. Barely worth it. But I mean, he's worth it, but barely. Also going to be a hard fight considering, but I don't know. 130 something is also something, so it's whatever. But like, he's a thing. He's strong. Uh-huh. I don't like that. He was healing already. He's in the right weapon, right? Yeah. I should be watching Star Trek. It's not lost on me that this is going to be a difficult fight. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Good. 130. 112. Getting really low. Hate that. I'm gonna give myself a little extra time to regenerate this time. Sub 1. Yeah, what the frick? You double hit. You shit. You shit. You little fucker. Hey, hey, bitch. Come back over here, you little fuck. God damn it. I hate that. Hey, you piece of shit. Get back over here. He's not over my limit. I know that. It's just diligence and all that fucking. What the? Oh, what in the fuck face is this? You do not have extra speedy attack. It's not a thing you do. I'm low. Fuck. God damn it. Again, it's like, it's not really worth it to face this guy. He sucks. Oh, look, a dodge. Yay. Another dodge. Also, how much damage am I doing? Like, a lot? I wish that it gave me like a total. The total feels nice. Like a grand total? That's over 300,000 damage. It's like 400,000 damage per shot sometimes with the crits. He's dead. Thanks. So, what did I just get? I just got some critical strike damage. We are now at 261%. That's awesome. Alright, so we have these guys down here and everyone else. Yay, more of that. The fireflies are pretty. I wonder if eventually there are mecha dragons to fight. Is there anything in here I missed? Maximum damage items. That's what they say anyway. Not sure this is the maximum damage items? Hey, fuckface. You little shit, I got it. Who cares? But also, what? This does What? Oh, I'm using two spikes. This is 24. This is... How is that better than 24 or 3 seconds? Oh. So maybe the math checks out there. And this is like twice as off. Yeah, no, that checks out. That checks out. We have 4 gems in the portal. That's pretty cool. Right, so we did get the thing. So that's fine. What does maximum do against this? Let's give it like a little bit of time. Starting at 231. Maybe it'll... It's doing 1 every 10 seconds, so this will take like a minute or so to defeat one of these, and that's like a not insignificant amount of health. It's just that I don't want to do it. It takes so long to do it. Is this the Is this a shield that gives me percentage damage? Yes, I do. I like that. It's a good shield. I don't think there's a helmet that gives me damage. Ooh, evasion percent. That's nice. Attacking heals for percentage of the damage dealt is really cool, if that would even work. Alright, so now we considered it, and it's like, it might be like 5 minutes. More 10 minutes. I don't know. I don't care to do it. I don't care to actually do that. But I won't do that. This time around, it's like a little bit much. It's whatever. Are my parents even coming over today? I don't know. You little fucking shit. Leave me alone. Where? I don't know what killed me. Excuse me, fuckface. I'm gonna put on the helmet that does healing for some fucking reason. I don't know why I would do that. Yeah, I hate that. I hate dying for something that doesn't fucking matter. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, what am I trying to get? I'm trying to get, like, hammer defense or something. These guys are being a butthead. And I don't think there's anyone in here that I can beat. Like, this guy, he does 350 damage. I had to test it. I didn't have to face him with both of the thing, but it's like, yeah, that's a bit much. But there are some trees maybe around. I don't really care. Let's get the bottom ones. We're like scraping with what's left over, so I could maybe leave, let my phone charge, and everything will be fine. That was easy. Dragon won't be back for another 6 hours. I've already gotten this guy a couple times. So like 3 or 4 times I've gotten him. Yay, that was easy. We'll be back in a half hour. What the hell? That's a little often to be able to kick that guy's butt all the time. Alright, what do we have? Top people. Those ones. Not those ones. I'll take the top people. Whatever. A normal person would divide this into maybe some episodes, and then they would have multiple episodes. But then I would have exponentially per day footage, which is not exactly a bad thing. I could just keep posting every day. But the main thing is I could divide it into episodes so that it's not just this massive thing. Or I could provide chapters, or do something to make it more palatable for people. Like, who's gonna stamp through the entire thing and to be like, oh, he can defeat a 180 or whatever the fuck he just said. 130? Right? That's like, okay, that's easy, sure. Whatever. What's the difference at this point? Some people are too big for him to fight, so he doesn't fight them. Some people are whatever, so he does fight them. Certain amounts and whatever else, and why not declare it to be my birthday stream? I don't know. Why not do something special for it? Make it look like it's something like real fun for everyone to enjoy. I don't know. What if for my birthday all I want to do is just relax a bit? Is there anything wrong with that? Doesn't have to be spectacular, just has to not be stressful. Is that too much to ask? Clearly not. I forget what I can do with this guy. He's a 50, so I can probably pace him, but I don't know. It always feels questionable. Then dodges happen and I get more confident. Still heading to the pool as if I need the pool. I probably don't need the pool. I didn't need the pool. Whatever, it's just some walking time. That's all that matters. I'm pretty sure this guy's a bit more powerful. Yeah, not really. But if I started him earlier, or with better, more amount of health to begin with, that would have been better. But I got a dodge off, so that'll help. He's only 40. Yay. Now I'm even stronger against all of these freaks. Drip. Versus this guy's just a 27. I don't think I even need to care about him. There's a super guy up here. I'll deal with him. The blue guy. You can see him on the mini-map as blue. Yeah, this dude. Freaking demon head. I think he's a hard dude. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's an 80. He's definitely a pool. He's not too hard. Just not simple to lure him. Hello? Freak. Whatever. I'll get him. Okay, whatever. Let me just go. Technically he's an 80, which makes it so he's like almost half of what I can take. But he's also a pain. Hello. I freaking tried. Okay. Ugh. I feel like I could have regenerated faster than that. That was weird. It's like the regeneration pool, like the circle of how far it is that affects your regeneration is like, it's so weird. It'd be good to know those boundaries so you can be ready for it, or whatever. I don't know. Like, I don't think a different resistance will make it easier. I haven't had to like micromanage the weapons and everything. It's a very simple game, really, when you think about it. It has presets for damage and resistance that seem to complement the types of people, like rice, paper, scissors. Sorry, what? Who eats rocks? It's a rice ball. No, it's definitely rice, paper, scissors. Well, you definitely don't want to use freaking scissors on rice ball. You get the scissors all sticky. That's why I use the paper on the rice ball. And then you can use the scissors on the paper. And the rice ball on the scissors. Okay, but the analogy falls short on the rice ball and the scissors part. How does that make any sense? Good question. There's only one guy up here. I don't think I can pace him on the way to the pool. I think I just lead him to the pool. Hello? It's fine. But you could stick the scissors in the rice ball, I guess. But then the scissors get stuck and can't do anything. That's why rice ball wins in that case. Buddy, come back. Yeah, I think pacing him on the way to the pool was a bad idea. Instead, I could just, you know, get him to the pool and get the thing. But wasn't responding. What the hell? That was weird. That was a weird thing to say and want. Boy. Yeah, what? I thought I just beat that guy. Like, that was the guy I was just facing. Why is he not missing from the map? It should be empty now. And then we get these guys. Has the game become so vast that I can just kick all of the butt? It's this guy again. I don't know if I care about these guys. It's just more of the same. What the hell setup am I using? Frick you. That's more like it. Huh. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be. Yay. It just keeps looping. Oh yeah, there's a boss thing to do. Axe time. Okay. Okay, now the events are at 2 million. Okay, sure. Let's get this guy. What do I get? 2 points, hammer. Some health. Well, that's bunk. I basically ruined, like, my chances of getting everyone else to come back here and kick butt easily. But whatever. Let me guess. Crystals all over the place. Yeah, there's another guy. Let's see if I can beat this guy again. Before I get stronger. That was closer. 2 points in a different hammer. Regeneration. Okay. Wait, now they hit with 18k? Okay. Why am I not healed yet? Is it only one up there? Oh, whatever. I'll go try fighting the boss again, see if I can do that. And then I'll go try fighting the boss again. Or, I mean, some other crystals. I probably need to pull strat the boss, but who knows? Oh, it just gives regen this time. That sucks. Give me a little bit. Okay, now it's too powerful for me to put. Okay, I got full strat a boss. Whatever, it's fine, I can do it. But this guy gets more powerful as he goes, so you gotta be careful. You gotta lure him first to the pool. Hello? Fuck. Gotta wail on him while you can. Right now he only does 29 damage or whatever. But later on he does more. That was close. The correct amount of dodges helped in the right places. Like, who cares about dodge? Okay, what do we got? Another 2 points at a different hammer. And some axe stuff. Okay, that's cool, I guess. I wish I could be like, okay, I go here and then I can teleport to the different areas I want to go to. If I want to go there, I can teleport to that or whatever. It doesn't work that way yet. Whatever. I'll do a crystal, then a boss. There's a couple crystals here. I like regenerating a little bit because then I can get the next crystal sooner without worrying about it. They're over there. I'll head that way. I don't want to face multiple of you. Let's try using that regen helmet, see if that makes it easier. Some stupid reason I think it won't. Is it working? I don't know. Because like if I can regenerate fast enough, and because I do a lot of damage, I also regen fast enough. Also, it's a different type of damage. So it's like, I don't know if it's the right type. If it's actually helping or what. Maybe it's helping. I know it'll be better when I have like more of this. But also I'm supposed to have maybe hammer helmet, and it's like whatever. So this one does max health at 8,000. This one does cut defense. But what if I had the max health one instead? And then both hammer and I have more health. I think cut defense would be better. We start with 38. Which one is cut defense? This one? 55? I didn't tell how it affected things. 38 with the other one. $40? Wait, yeah, no, this helmet's better. What? Why is this helmet better? Okay, wait, and so this one does base and better than the other helmet. This doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's hammer. Axe with hammer defense. So then this one does 13, this one does 13 and a half, but the damage increase, this one's cut defense. And the other one, where's the other hammer thing? What other hammer defense was I even using? I'm using axe. Oh, it defaults to this. Oh yeah, this one. Smash defense. It's like, what if I don't need smash defense and I need max health? I'm confused. Wait, you're starting at that much? Oh, that was 30 something. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know about this. Well, I can't work easily without having a lot of health. Oh, shit. Odds of this working are very slim. Fuck me. Okay, I got a pull stratum. Also, I don't know which is the best shield or armor or type of defense or whatever. Let's see. I have a feeling like this helmet is gonna do me better. I don't know if it's true. Like 400's better, but it's not the same like type of defense. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Maybe this is gonna work. Because I'm trying different helmet plus pull strat is different. I'll go down to like now and then regen full and hit. Go down, up. As much as I can. I don't understand this guy. He does. I know that he regenerates or he gets stronger as he goes, so he's a pain. I'm just gonna use the other one and see if that actually works out better. I gotta wail on him while I can. No, it's not helping. How far down do I get him? Only 2. Wait, okay, let's do a base test. The natural thing usually is that I do a test to see how far down he can go. I don't think this is the right helmet. I think the extra 40 health does more for me, but extra 40 health doesn't help anything if I'm taking too many hits. Come on, we're gonna pull strat you with this helmet, see if it works. Oh, better than the other guy. Fuck you. Damn it. $66. Like, I can pull strat that, but it's a lot, and then it goes up to 70 and 80. Oh, come on. It feels like it's... This is one of the fights that it's not like the dragon... It's not like the other ones. It's like an asshole who keeps getting worse and worse. So I'm like, I gotta wail on him with the best and be good. One full regen, and then... Fuck. No, I don't know what the hell to frickin' do about this bitch. He's an ass. Friggin' doesn't give me anything to work with. There's a lot of people over there, there's some people over here. There's a lot of people over there. There's some crystals. Pick my battles. Or, if I knew there was like a better shield or whatever, like this one is supposed to be, it gives me extra damage for weapon nonsense, hammer, whatever, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. This one does cut damage. I'm gonna do this again with pool strat and see if it's better. Because like I got more to work with, and I can regenerate to a higher number. And also I can whatever, but I don't know what I'm taking. It started I think at 33, and it's like, okay, so that's hard to do. I'm gonna see. Get the fuck over here. Okay, so now I'm taking 38 to start with, so it's not the best starting point, but I do have that extra hit that I can take. Going up to full health doesn't help a lot right now. Now he's at 70, fuck off. 90, 92. He's impossible. Like, I don't know, man. Frick. It's like if you pull away for too long, that's not good. So what if I use the helmet that gives me the healing as you go? First of all, it's the wrong kind of resistance. It's a lower amount of resistance. And whatever else. But we're just gonna be stupid. Why not be stupid for a little bit? See how that goes. It's supposed to regenerate me, but if I don't get him down past 2 million, I don't like it. Slightly past 2 million. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's the right thing. This is at least the right resistance, but it's like a little bit more health and whatever. 13 versus 13 and cut damage. What if cut damage is what I need? I don't know what kind of thing you do. He's part robot. Okay. Okay, so this is the worst thing. Yeah, he does 33 damage now. I'd rather be with 33 than whatever the fuck I was working with before. The most resistance is the best. I don't freaking care now. He's too powerful. But at least I know that this is the right shielding, I think. Let's get him over to the pool with this stuff. And I think I just need to... Shut up, I got over here. I think I need to regen sooner than what I'm doing. Get over here. So if I bring myself down now, regenerate full, and give him the full as much as I can. I don't like it. I don't like it. Waiting any amount of time, I'm just wasting time. I don't know. Shit. The problem is he's one hit. He's just one hit away. Yay, more health. I don't know. God, I just need a little bit more health, Winky Face. I don't know. Like, cause like more damage per time he hits me sucks more than the more health I would gain. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know. I'm not facing him like a guy who does 120 damage. Fucking bitch, butt, fucker. Damn it! I don't understand. Like, clearly if I can beat a 130, I can beat him, but he's different. It's like the pacing, the timing gets all mixed up in my brain about how to do it correctly. I don't know. I don't know. You saw it. Could have beat him in one. Fuck. It always gets down to that, and then it's like, no. I swear I've got this. If I... Oh, fuck off. Just get over here. If I do it so that I'm facing him as if he's a 120, it's not fair because his first damage isn't 120. Starts out as low and I can wail on him a bit. Then I gotta get slower. And I really want to just be done with it. Or don't regenerate, you piece of shit! Can I even hit him again? No. This is the problem. It's not the same kind of fight as anyone else. I don't know what to do. And I've faced him before, and I've got stuck in it before, and I'm done. Bye.